Hi everybody, welcome back to my living room. I'm in my tie-dye pants today. Shout out Jennifer Sunshine if and when you're watching this. So this video is going in succession, whatever. It's going next to the sun salutation video. So what I'm doing is I'm basically creating a full-bodied yoga practice or a yoga class through the course of 7 days. So this will live in a little collection, kind of, getting into your yoga practice in 7 days. Day 1, if you haven't watched that video yet, that was the sun salutation video. And that's just like a real quick, I think it's 18 minutes of understanding what sun salutations are, why we do them, and where they show up in the standing sequence of a vinyasa class. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this style of yoga that we're doing in this 7 days. And then we're going to pick up where we left off with the sun salutation, and we're going to add a layer on. So today we're adding on lunges and twists. And to begin with, I want to talk about the word vinyasa. So vinyasa is literally Sanskrit for linking breath with movement. So that's why whenever you go to a yoga class and you hear the teacher say, inhale, arms up, exhale, twist right. Inhale, arms up, exhale, twist left. All that means, the word vinyasa, is that you are linking every movement with an inhale or an exhale. The style of yoga that I teach is called Hatha yoga. And vinyasa, if you can imagine Hatha yoga as this big umbrella, vinyasa lives as one of the subcategories underneath it. So this is kind of known as being a little bit more of a dynamic practice, a little bit more work on building muscle mass in the front and back chains of the body, and a lot of movement with breath. So not all of my classes on this subscription channel are going to be this way, but I just wanted to give a little bit of insight as to what we're doing in this 7-day build-up to completing a full 45 to 1 hour practice. So let's get on our mat and get started. For the review, we're going to start with a sun salutation, and then we're going to make our way into some lunges and some twists. So coming to the front of your mat, you're going to stand with your feet parallel, about 6 inches apart. And for just a moment, take your hands to your hips and specifically bring your thumbs to the posterior points of your pelvis. Wrap your fingers around the front of your hips and then pull your pubic bone up and in. So you'll feel your pelvis tilt forward. And now draw the belly button back towards the spine and relax the arms. Keep that with the pelvis. Spread your feet nice and wide. Think about those 3 points of contact, centers of the heels like bullseyes, pressing down. Big toe ball mound, pinky toe ball mound, and then spread the toes out. Soften around the chest, soften around the eyes. I'm talking like detailed here. Corners of the eyes, corners of the mouth. Maybe even take a big deep breath in and exhale with horse lips. Relax your face. And on your next breath in, take your arms up into the air. Reach the fingertips for the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your hands through to your heart center. Let's start our practice off with Surya Namaskar. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, we fold forward. With a bent knee is fine. Take your hands under your kneecaps, lengthen your spine for a halfway lift and breathe in. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms, step back to a plank pose, and then immediately lower the knees. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower knees, chest, and chin. Slither onto your belly. Hug your elbows in, tops of the feet press down. Inhale, cobra, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to do that twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Try to keep the weight out of the hands for this one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck your toes, take a deep breath in to prepare, and as you exhale, push yourself back and up, downward facing dog.
Get into your hands here, grip the mat, spiral the triceps in towards one another, and then pinch your shoulder blades together. Now, push your legs to straighten. You can do that one at a time, or you can take both of them back, push the thigh bones back, tilt the pelvis up, and take a big breath in and out. Remember, the purpose here is to make space in the body and to connect with your breath. So let's do a few more. Take a big breath in and out. Second one. Let it go. And now look forward. Start to tiptoe. Feet come up towards the hands. At some point, you're going to have to pick up your hands and walk right up to your fingertips. Take a forward fold. Rise up to standing. Breath in. Arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, we're going to add some lunges now. So let's prepare with a breath in. Little tuck of that pelvis. Pull the pubic bone forward. Navel to the spine. Breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, fingertips below the kneecaps. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Now this time as you breathe in, step your left foot back into a lunge. And then lower your left knee down to the ground. Reach out in front of you with your arms and lift your belly away from your thigh and then grab opposite elbows. And I want you to do this like a scooping motion. You come forward and then scoop your heart up. Lift your chest. Take the elbows and the upper arms to frame the face. Now that back foot, toes are tucked, pressing down into the surface area of the right foot. Can you rise up and back just a little? And on your next breath in, reach your arms up, look up towards the fingertips. You're in a bit of a back bend here. And then as you exhale, take the hands back down. Now we're going to pick up that back knee, breathing in. And as you exhale, step your right foot back to meet your left, lower your knees, shift forward, breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, belly comes to the ground, we lift for cobra. Exhale, lower. Take a breath in, lift. Exhale, lower. Once more, cobra. Weight out of the hands. Exhale, release. Now breathe in to prepare. And as you exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog, just for a quick beat. We're going to take that left leg and just sweep it up. Now, automatically what happens is we want to lean into the right side. So the right shoulder dips towards the ground, pelvis opens to the left. See if you can correct that. Press into your left hand. Notice what happens when your chest turns to face the floor. And then that left leg drops a little bit. That's okay. Square your hips. Reach your heel up towards the sky. And then you'll feel that right leg working. Back of the right leg working. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, pull your left knee in towards your chest. And you're going to get the foot between the hands. You can pick it up and put it there. I don't care. All right, now for this one, we're keeping the right knee off the ground. And you're going to come onto your fingertips and slither forward. Drop the pelvis towards the ground and breathe in. Look up. And as you breathe out, right foot, big step forward to meet the left, fold. Inhale, hands underneath kneecaps. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet, come all the way up, reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Let's do that again on the other side. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, palms under knees. Exhale, fold. This time, right foot steps back, breathing in. Exhale, lower the right knee. Arms reach out in front. Take opposite elbows as you inhale. Scoop forward, come up. And then settle into your lunge. Look up, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Pick up your back knee, breathe in. Breathe out, palms down, left foot goes back, downward facing dog. Right heel comes up on the breath in, sweep it up. Notice if you did that thing, opening up to the right and dropping the left shoulder. See if you can square the shoulders and square the hips. Now you feel your left hamstrings working a little more, don't ya? All right, big breath in. Right knee to chest, get it between the hands. Step the left knee down. Oh no, don't set it down, pick it up. We're coming on to fingertips. We're gonna do that groovy thing where we lunge forward and drop the pelvis so you're getting into your psoas. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you. Take a breath in. Big leap, exhale, left foot to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet, rise up, big reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Now I want to challenge you. We're going to do that whole thing again, both sides, but we're going to do it a little faster on the breath. Okay, here we go. Hands to the heart, feet parallel. Soften where you can, engage your core. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back. Lower the knee. Reach forward, take opposite elbows, scoop up. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale, separate the arms, look up between the hands. Exhale, hands come down. Pick up your back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Good, left leg rises, breath in. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Keep the right knee lifted, drop the pelvis, lift the heart, look up to the ceiling. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Halfway lift as you breathe in, forward fold as you breathe out. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more side to go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come on down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back this time, knee comes down. Reach the arms forward, take opposite elbows. Inhale, you rise. Breath out, you settle. Inhale, reach the fingers to the sky. Exhale, hands come down. Lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Right foot sweeps up, breath in. Exhale, get the foot between the hands. Come on to fingertips. Inhale, glide forward, look up. Big step, left foot meets right. Exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold down. Inhale, come all the way up, big reach. Exhale, hands to the heart. Beautiful. Relax your hands by your side. Take a moment and just feel the energy that comes through your body when you link your breath with your movement, when you raise your heart rate a little. Notice if you're moving around. Spread your feet out. Take a breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Reach your fingertips to the ground, step your feet back. Come to a seat. We're going to do some seated twists to round out this practice. So, cross your legs in just an easy cross-legged position. And keep in mind which ankle is forward of the other. So right now, my right shin is behind my left shin, okay? We're gonna change that after a couple rounds. All right, so twists. Twists are really great for indigestion. Twists are really great. They stimulate your digestive system, so they're really great for indigestion and pretty much anything going on with digestion in general. Kind of should be avoided during pregnancy. If you're pregnant, email me. We can go over what to avoid and what to lean into. And then also, depending on where you're at in your menstrual cycle, there may or may not be some interesting fun facts there for you as well. So again,
always feel free to email me for information. I'm happy to share. But the thing that I think most people suffer from is lower back pain. And twists are exceptionally great for that, especially when performed after back bends. So let's do some seated twists and some hamstring stretches, and then we'll call this a day. And we'll pick up where we left off for day 3. All right, so with that cross-leg position, you're gonna inhale, reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, take your right fingertips behind your butt and place them there. And then turn your torso to the right. Take the back of your left hand to your outer right thigh and press into it to turn your trunk to the right side. Now relax the right shoulder. You may be able to put your whole hand down back there. Just really depends on the length of your arms, your torso, and some other factors that may or may not play into. Point is, it doesn't matter. All right, now sit up tall as you breathe in, and as you exhale, twist a little more. And sit up tall, breathe in. Exhale, twist a little more. One more, breath in. Twist. Look over your right shoulder if you can. Now, keep that twist. Take your right arm up, right by your ear. Right bicep, right by the right ear. Now, start to lean to the left. Lean to the left. Oh, glorious. Right side body stretch. Reach your right fingers to the left. Big breath in. And as you exhale, round your back. Take your right palm to your left kneecap. Spin and pivot your left palm to your right kneecap. And then pull, bend your elbows, pull yourself down into yourself, lower your head. Breathe. Good, and then come up, reach the arms up, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, left fingertips coming right behind the butt, we're turning the torso to the left. Let's take the back of the right hand to the outer left thigh, and then breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. 30% of your capacity. Breath in. Exhale, twist. 60% of your capacity. That doesn't mean you need to spin yourself 180 degrees. That might not be possible. For most people, it's not. Breathe in. Exhale, turn. Good. One more. Deep breath in. Twist. Look over the left shoulder if you can. Relax it. Now pick up your left arm. Take left bicep towards left ear. Start to turn your torso back to front and then lean to the right. Ooh. Good. Now round, round, round. We're dropping left palm to right kneecap. Once you grab it, we're pivoting right palm to left kneecap, and then bend your elbows, pull yourself down. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, undo it. Okay, let's uncross the legs and cross them the other way now. Take your hands onto your kneecaps. Stir the pot. Start to make some base circles. Doesn't matter which way you go because you're going to reverse and go the other way in just a moment. And just push your chest forward as you come forward, and as you come back, lean back and pull your belly button in like you're making space for one of those big beach balls in your belly. And then when you come forward, you're like pushing your chest forward like a proud pigeon. Good. And reverse it, go the other way. Back, forward, back, and forward. This is also a great thing to do for digestive reasons. Sometimes if you're like, you should be hungry, but you're not, this can kind of help stimulate your appetite. And also, if you need to fart, I know. Okay, twist number 2. Here we go. Come to center. Take your right knee, keep it bent, but extend your left leg long. And then what we're gonna do is, again, right fingertips behind the butt, left arm comes up. Use this like you're being pulled by your left fingers up. Flex your left foot so you remember to sit up straight and tall. Now on your next exhale, you're gonna cross left arm over that right thigh. And then place your right palm down and turn. This one's really good for your lower back. Yeah, and keep hugging that right knee in and pushing the left triceps into the outer right thigh. Take a breath in and a breath out. Maybe you look over your right shoulder and see what's going on behind you. Good, come back through center and we'll switch to the other side. So in the spinal column, the thoracic spine is the chunk in the middle. You've got lumbar spine at the bottom. You've got thoracic spine, spinal vertebrae in the middle. And then you've got your cervical spine, that's like upper back and neck up at the top. So the majority of your twisting comes from thoracic spine. So middle of the back is where you're gonna feel this. And we'll talk later as these videos continue about kind of starting to notice the difference between a twist in the pelvis versus a twist in the thoracic spine versus a twist in the shoulders. So, okay, now, left arm up, reach up, flex the right foot, sit up tall, like you've got a little string tied to your left fingers and it's a helium balloon up there. And then when you breathe out next, take your left hand, float it behind you, palm to the floor if you can, sit up tall, raise the right arm, breathe in, and then cross right arm over left thigh and use that leverage to turn yourself and breathe. 3 deep breaths. I get turned around and then I can see the Glade plug-in here in the wall. They are not a co-sponsor, by the way, of this enterprise, but I am in need of a refill. What's your favorite plug-in scent? Mine's vanilla. All right, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, come out of it. Good. This time, let's bring the legs into a butterfly position just to kind of close things out and get a little stretch in the hips. So take your feet to touch and you can pull them out as far as you want, or you can pull them in. And then just hold onto your feet and butterfly your knees a few times. I don't know, obviously this is being recorded at a certain time and day, and that's in mid-June here in Athens, and it is hot. And I'm really trying not to turn my air conditioners on until I absolutely have to. So it's really interesting because it feels like it's about 85 degrees in this room right now, but it's kind of like doing hot yoga. So, okay, one last thing before we close out. We'll just take the left hand behind, take your right palm to your right thigh and push into it and dip your right shoulder. And then come through to the other side. Left palm, left thigh, right hand behind you. Good. If you want to lie down for a couple of minutes on your back, we call that Shavasana. I'll talk more about that in the last video, but it's a really great way to just like end the space between being focused and dedicated to your yoga practice on the mat and then going back out into the rest of your day. So if you have about 60 seconds to 2 minutes to spare, I recommend just laying flat on your back. Close your eyes if you can. If you want to take your fingertips and give yourself a little temple massage while you're doing it, that's also nice. But stillness is key. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here with me. It's really great to be doing this. Welcome to any and all new subscribers. Hope this was effective. Join me next time. We're going to get into video 3. We'll be doing some light back bending and a couple other surprises, so stay tuned. Okay, thanks so much. Have a great day. Peace, y'all.